Bonjour à toutes, bonjour à tous, bienvenue sur My 3x3 Experience, la première chaîne YouTube qui ne parle que du basket 3-3. Alors aujourd'hui, je suis toujours avec Piet Van Hasselt, sélectionneur de l'équipe de Nouvelle Zélande de basketball 3-3. Hello, Piet.
Hello.
Thank you for accepting my invitation.
No problem. Loving it.
Donc, c'est la dernière partie, donc elle sera aussi en anglais. Donc, pensez à activer les sous-titres si vous souhaitez avoir la traduction. Donc, aujourd'hui, c'est le petit quiz. Piet, a little quiz for you. First question, your best 3x3 moment?
Definitely would have to be at the Under-23 World Cup last year.
Yes.
So we came in, we were very big underdogs and we managed to beat Slovenia and Turkey on our first day. So that would be the best moment for the team.
Okay. Your worst 3x3
Worst moment?
Yes.
I love all the 3x3 stuff, so it's very hard to find a worst one. But we had a tournament last year, and it was a club competition, and we only had 3 players, so it was difficult because we had no sub. So it was very difficult for our guys. Yeah.
Okay. The best 3x3 player have you ever confronted?
That would definitely be Ilya Karpenkov. He's a Russian under-23 player at the World Cup last year, and 6'8" and very, very solid, and he is very composed. He's never rushed. He can do everything. He can guard guards. He can score at will in the post, and they ran a lot of plays for him. Yeah.
Okay. The best 3x3 team have you ever confronted?
Right. So that also the Under-23 World Cup and the Russian team.
Yes.
So they won, and that was their second year in a row that they'd won. And they had Alexander Zhuev, who was the MVP, who I imagine will be on the Russian Olympic team. Very strong shooting guard. And they prepared like they were going to win. So on day one, we saw them in the gym, and they were doing their work, and they're very smart, very talented, and very strong.
Okay. Your favorite 3x3 drill?
Favorite 3x3 drill? Well, I like to get game shots up, and I think offensive transition is a great way to kind of script the game a little bit. So these are shots that we're going to be getting. So I have 2 pairs at each end, and we throw the ball off the backboard. Both the players are in the paint. One of the guards sprints out to the 2-point line. The guy that gets the rebound has to wait for him to catch it. And he sprints out. We pass it, and then we take a shot.
Yes.
So we did it from the baseline, the 45, and the top.
Okay. And
then we do the same drill, but we throw it up. And rather than the guy shoots it, he passes it back in for a quick seal. So we've got the shot, we've got the quick seal. Then the last thing of many different things, but the third one that I like to do is the big guy gets the rebound, dribbles out, looks for the dribble handoff for the straight shot there. And I think you can, like 10 makes each side, and it's a competition to see which pair can win.
Okay, perfect. What is your favorite check ball?
Check ball. I love this stuff. I think it's a big part of the game. 30% of all possessions are check balls. So Latvia or Riga run this sprint. I call it a sprint play, and they set up with the guard at the top and the other 2 guys in the paint.
Yes.
They sprint across, and then they kick it to the guy, past the guy on the 45, and the big man is sprinting into a screen. And the great thing about that is that there's movement on the screen. It's not a static. It's a very dynamic on-ball screen, and they just play off that. So it's just a great way of getting movement happening off a check ball.
Your goals for the next 3x3 season?
Sure. Because it's my first year as the New Zealand national coach,
Yes.
I believe it's very important to create the really help foster the national 3x3 program. So that's at grassroots, at club, at schools, at national level. So I think that's very important, and create the profile. I want to get better as a coach, and I want to. I've been exposed to a lot of European coaches over this lockdown, like yourself,
Yes.
and I've been learning a lot. And part of the Greatest You clinic series,
Yes.
I've been learning a lot from them, and also doing a lot of research. So finding out the way teams are currently playing, and looking at how maybe our New Zealand team can play like that. And my other goal, I guess, for performance would be, we have the 2022 Commonwealth Games, which is a big event for New Zealand, and that's in England, and New Zealand will be going to that, and to get a medal at that would be a goal. And just I guess this over this next year, preparing the New Zealand team for that, and also trying to qualify for the Olympics next year.
Yes, you are in this tournament.
Yes, we are in the Olympic qualifying tournament. It was going to be in March this year, but we're looking at it. It'll be rescheduled to sometime in 2021, I imagine.
Men and women, men and women, or just men?
Only the men qualified for that from New Zealand. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Your 3x3 basketball dream.
Well, apart from working with, I'm already living my dream. I get to work with great players all the time, and New Zealanders are great people. We're very humble, so it's very easy to deal with. My dream would be to help those teams win a gold medal at a World Cup or the Commonwealth Games. Okay.
Thank you, Piet, for accepting my invitation and answer my question. Merci à vous de nous avoir suivis. C'était la dernière vidéo avec Piet, entraîneur, même sélectionneur de l'équipe de Nouvelle-Zélande de basket 3-3. Thank you, Piet, and see you next time.
Thank you kindly. Basket 3-3. I like that.
Basket 3-3. Merci à vous. N'oubliez pas de liker, de vous abonner et de partager. Et je vous dis à la prochaine. Bye bye.
Bye bye.